Australians have accidentally been eating a fish unknown to science. Thank goodness. Usually it's the other way around. Fish unknown to science is eating Australians. Yeah, that makes sense, and I don't like that it does. Y'all have a strange place to live in. Got my cow today. Is the cow okay? Yeah, he just chillin'. Damn, is that one cow? Oddly enough, that feels like too little. I don't know. You, American adult with a driver's license. Can you tell me who has the right of way at a four-way stop? The strongest. I don't know, I just let the guy on the right go. I'm just kidding. If it's a four-way stop, you take turns, right? Whoever got there first goes first, and you just kind of go in a... What's the word? I can't think of the word. You know what I mean? Oh my god, it's a planet. Stop taking pictures of my mom. No, they're fun. My cat escapes from home. My cat a week later. Just like my ex-wife. Just in, Elon Musk and Grimes secretly welcomed a second child, a baby girl. Is that the name? No, you know it's gonna be dumb as shit, though. Yeah. No, honestly, that link right there, if it's not the name, I'll be very surprised. Can you imagine being the brother, or I think it was a boy, I don't know, named whatever the hell they named him, and then, you know, your little sister's born and she's just Tiffany or something? I'd be pissed. Armor of a soldier wounded by a cannonball at the Battle of Waterloo in 1815. Napoleon blown apart. Okay, that one's fun though. I like that one. Guess what I'm good at? Imitating Mechanic. Yes. Hey Dad, if you get an attendance call from school, a text from son who's currently stuck in an elevator with 5 friends. Discuss who you will eat first now before it gets awkward. What's the biggest mistake you've made because you were horny? Jerked off to my crush's house on Google Maps. Well, that is not at all what I expected. Congratulations, you got me good. Twin sisters with 2 completely different aesthetics. One says daddy, the other says father. Yeah, but which one says what? As a kid, the one creepypasta I thought was actually real was the Russian sleep experiment because it sounded so real. Then I found out it was made up and the original image is literally just a Halloween decoration. Yeah, but still, like, holy crap, isn't that just horrifying though? Like, sure, it's just a crappy Halloween decoration, but man, in that photo there, good God, they really played it up, you know? Holy... Ugh. What the hell are we doing to this planet? So ashamed to be human right now. Sperm whales found dead in Germany, stomachs full of plastic and car parts. Any parts for a 2003 Chevy Blazer? Asking for a friend. I don't know if you'd want them, they're a little acid damaged. I like going to the cemetery early in the morning because if you're calm and patient enough, the skeletons will approach and even eat right out of your hand. Thanks for the advice. We'll try it out next time I'm visiting my victims. Never thought I'd get to find a wild cursed comment in the wild before. The world record size poop I saw at Target. I've seen people describing witnessing a murder with less fear in their eyes. The human body can only take so much, man. A new photo of Kanye West and his new girlfriend that TMZ posted in the middle of the night. Man went from being married to Kim to shacking Draco Malfoy. I don't care about this man's goddamn life. Swedish woman finds IKEA bags filled with 80 human skeletons. And of course they come in like a million pieces you have to put together yourself. Scientists recreate the face of a 9,000-year-old Greek teenage girl. Oh, hi, Mark. There's no way. Vaporizing chicken in acid. This is great info. How much would someone need for a chicken that's roughly 180 pounds? I wonder how atheists moan during sex. They'd be like, oh, evolution. Atheists are the only ones allowed to yell, oh God, during sex, because religious people shouldn't use the Lord's name in vain. Oh, Darwin is acceptable. Big Bang Me Harder is better. Fun fact, after the game got big in 2020, we had to change the color of the Medbay cross because we apparently violated the Geneva Conventions Act by making it red? Oops. Does this technically make Among Us a war crime before 2020? Well, this response is terrifying. I mean, I guess? Huh, well, that's interesting. And your first wish is triple world hunger. And your second, double student debt. Make mosquitoes explosive when crushed. Oh no, you cannot. You may not. Something's coming. Did Gordon just come out as a furry? This brings a whole new meaning to where's the lamb sauce? Shut your damn mouth. How about that? I seen this unreasonably erratic homeless guy crap outside a 7-Eleven. Go inside the 7-Eleven, come outside and step in his own crap, then go back inside the 7-Eleven to yell at the employees for having crap on the side of their building. The man has standards, clearly. Anon has the herpes now. Sharing is, of course, caring. Should have gotten herpes in Vegas because it has to stay there. What a good young man. I wonder what respectable profession he will choose to pursue in the future. Anyone want to explain? Knowing the internet, I'm guessing he shoves avocados up his ass or craps guacamole or something like that. You know what? That probably would have been less strange to say. Me, IRL, screw your zodiac sign. I don't want to screw a scorpion. That wasn't the meaning I was going for. Well, too late. It's a win-win situation. Would you spin this wheel if landing on red means you get shot in the head? If I close my eyes before the wheel stops spinning, either I get a pleasant surprise or I'll never know I lost. Pleasant surprise or money. I'd honestly be kinda pissed if I landed on 500K, I'll be real with you. Well, compared to the other options, you know, I couldn't get at least $1 million. Man, be me. Was supposed to go to Six Flags with my friends today. Bought everyone tickets, get dressed up, do my hair up, and I've been keeping my skincare routine up so I have a clear face. Finally get to wear my nice clothes beyond playing dress up in the mirror and can finally wear my hair jewelry outside. Today is the day. Wake up to a cancellation text signed everyone. Disappointed, but oh well, eat a chicken sandwich and go work out in my home gym. In between sets, I see a pic posted in the Discord of all of them at Six Flags. Play crab game and delete my Discord. I'm honestly hella sad right now. I genuinely don't even know why they couldn't just be honest. Move on. Nah, that crap's my origin story. Take revenge. Hell yeah, brother, turn their skins into Six Flags. For real. You said you bought the tickets? Did they still use them? Did they use the tickets you bought? Look, I'm a petty I'm going to small claims court. I don't care how much it costs. $2? Let's go, man. We're in it. Screw that. Me decides to not kill the spider in my room. The spider the next morning with 2 mosquitoes in its web. Mosquitoes can suck my... Wait, no, I take that back. No, it's getting smaller. You just have to be like me. Make sure it can't get smaller. Then you win. Someone asked AI to turn each country into a villain. We all know why Germany ain't there. AI, can it actually go die? My son left his computer open. I ain't even mad. This is some good crap right here. More stiff than my sock. God damn it. The smell, the taste. What am I? Not if you have the ashes, points to my stomach. Just ask Grandpa. I don't want to. In Avatar, The Way of Water, multiple characters state that the way of water has no beginning and no end. This is true, seeing as the movie has no freaking plot, character development, or clear beginning and end to the story. I want to screw the blue people. There, I said it. Don't feel bad. That's pretty much the entire plot of the first movie. Hey, at least that one had a plot, right? I actually still haven't even seen the second one, so whatever. The last thing you ate is what you name your future child. How bad are they getting bullied for it? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They'll get bullied in school, but they'll have a great stripper name. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich? How's that a great stripper name? No, because it's the whole thing. It's not just PB&J or peanut butter and jelly. It's the whole deal, right? A bit cheeky, but leave an X if you would give me a lap dance. Man stuck halfway between his dolphin anamorph. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of the joke here. Windows 8 can suck my ding dong. I can't believe how far technology has come. Oh man, Windows 8 sucked. My cousin just told me that it's not classy to eat a large box of shrimp fried rice by myself. I told her it's not classy to not know who her child's father is. Now everyone's yelling. Shrimp fried rice way better than kids. Depends on how hungry you are, I guess. Yeah, kids don't really have a lot of food value, unfortunately. They're real small. Microwave a penny for a minute to get a mini coin. Thanks a lot, dog. Oh, come on. I'm high as hell and just discovered I can fit way more dino nuggets in my air fryer if I put them vertically. Just had a great idea for cemeteries. Yeah, we'd waste a lot less room. This is unedited. I'm sorry. I don't like these two, for sure, but I don't believe for 1 second that this is unedited. I do not believe it for 1 second. And if you can prove to me that it is indeed unedited, I am moving to Mars yesterday, okay? They look like they're about to invite me to dinner, only to later reveal that I am the main course. Remember that moment in Totally Spies where Jerry thought the spies were dead, and he kept trying to write letters to their parents to let them know their teenage daughters had died? Except he couldn't because he kept breaking down out of grief. And you're just left sitting there thinking, I came to this show for mindless stupidity and weird fan service. I wasn't prepared to feel. Context totally changes this image. Yes, it does. You gain the ability of your username. People with normal usernames. This changes nothing. Oh, I was really happy. Please accept this gift. Remember when you told me you like my eyes the other day? Will this be a bad time to say I preferred the left eye? Right, I love family, and let your keyboard finish it. I love my family, but it had to end. Unlike that franchise. What's the worst lie you were told as a kid? My mom would always tell me I was the easiest physical birth out of all of her kids. I felt proud until at the age of 18 I was told I was adopted. Well, I mean that is easier. What is this? Glock and ball torture. They don't actually look like that, do they? We don't actually make penis-tipped bullets, do we? Tell me you have a 3-year-old without telling me you have a 3-year-old. Chop them up and mix some cinnamon and sugar with them. Oh, I see. Fry them in the pan until soft but not mush. Delicious. The apples, however, are a total loss. Me, I'm worthless. Organ trading industry? Well, yes, but actually no. It's the inside that matters. That's true. We're all worth a little bit of money on the inside. I'm dying to know what happens when a train hits that. Well, you're not the only one who's dying. One time on a date, I told the guy I had an OnlyFans and he walked out. Later that night, he subscribed and sent the photos to my mom. Mom's answer, her OnlyFans is trash, subscribe to mine. Seems like a weird scenario. It's your sister's wedding, so you book the entire flight. One accident away from removing an entire family tree. Weird comment aside, damn. How easy is it to book an entire 737 for something? Can you, call up the airline and go, hey, so do you have any flights that are pretty much empty because I want to buy all the seats? Can you do that? Because that'd be kind of sick. 8 months in versus 8 months out. She expecting a third? Someone got pushed back. She forgot the twins in the trunk. New York is building this U-shaped skyscraper. This is so big that a plane can easily go through it. 2 birds with 1 stone. 2 stones with 1 bird. Yeah, I don't know why they would say something like that. Yeah, they're building this piece of garbage in New York that a plane could actually fly through. That's great. Awesome. What's the best response to I don't date short guys? Bite her knees. Her big, jiggly girl knees. Fact. The Samsung safety truck shows the road ahead on screen so drivers can safely pass. All fun and games until it starts lagging. Yeah. Has anybody else literally ever seen this truck in person once? Because I've seen this image about 1 billion times in my life, and I've never seen any truck do this, let alone a Samsung truck. Just lost my virginity to Crazy Frog. Clarification, I lost my virginity while the song was playing, not to the Crazy Frog. Okay, Matt Watson, Mr. Super Mega, nice try. I don't know how you screwed Crazy Frog though, that is impressive. Instead of placing garbage cans around this beach, the city made a giant see-through fish with the words, Gobi loves plastic, please feed him. Kids enjoyed feeding him so much that he's usually full by the end of the day. What do they do with him when he's full? Release him back into the ocean, of course. He's got his plastic, so he belongs there. My sister works a full-time job and still cooks like this for her man every day. Clog them arteries. Collect that life insurance. I see you. His soul left his body. Just even it out on the other side. Oh, the mustache? This doesn't work, dude. This is a photograph. A photograph? What am I, 400 years old? This is a screenshot of a video. I feel like I'm not getting the whole story here. I've seen Overwatch animated better than this. Overwatch 2 new highlights, Junker Queen, 5 fingers, okay? And they animate it with 1 hand too, which is impressive on its own. That's not even a cursed comment. That's weak, dude. 30-minute sex is insane. What do you mean you don't screw for 2 to 5 hours? I blame asthma. Be lucky to get 30 minutes out of me before requiring a paramedic. Just date a paramedic. Problem solved. 30 minutes? You bitching about 30 minutes saying that we should all be doing 2 to 5 hours? 30 minutes? Ooh, give me 4. Would you rather poop a pineapple or pee a grape? I don't want to play this game anymore. I'll just put you down for peeing a pineapple. Those weren't the choices, though, were they? Is it just me? Number of people saying Kobe after making a trick shot? I threw my helicopter at a team in Warzone and yelled Kobe as it blew up and killed all 4 of them. It hasn't been 22.3 years yet, so it's not funny just yet, okay? You got a long way to go. Woman with 2 vaginas says she uses 1 for work and 1 for personal sex. The condition she found out about at 20 years old gives her plenty of unusual dilemmas to think about. My husband would pick me up like a bowling ball. Is this real? What? No, you can't use that one, honey. That's for work. Wait, what? Easter Island and Stonehenge. And this is... Don't ask questions you know the answer to, damn it. If one were to come in their houseplants, would this be beneficial or detrimental to the plant? It depends on the type of plant. Bromeliads seem to like it and grow better, but roses and basil don't do well with it. I would Google the specific plant. I'm concerned that you know that much. Are you? This is the internet, baby. You gotta be prepared for some people to be real messed up. You must battle everyone you've ever had sex with. How screwed are you? Not enough players to start match. What is it, just one? Is it just a 1v1 or are you fighting yourself? Dump truck. That's all we need to read here. What episode is this? Please respond. Tinder. Zeus sent you a new message. Odin sent you a new message. What is this? A crossover episode? My advice to you, run. Solution. Tell Zeus you'll agree to meet him, but only if he's in the guise of a swan. A very sexy swan. Tell Odin you will arrive in the form of a swan. Then, give them the same meeting location, pop some popcorn, and hide in the bushes. Yeah, after all the gods did, I would be totally fine with screwing with them like this. Ukrainian military base using Discord unironically. It's insane to know there's a Ukrainian military Discord server. Please don't post Russian in not safe for work. Hey man, I would still say that Discord's better than some other options, right? Better than what? Zoom? Think they're gonna use Zoom? It doesn't work. He's about to get eaten alive or have the time of his life. They don't cannibalize white people. They think our meat is rotten. Actual white privilege. Yeah, when it comes to cannibals, we're invincible because we're too gross. An alleged gang member with Down syndrome has been charged with murdering 2 men in Chicago. They letting dudes with Down syndrome into gangs? Progressive and inclusive, dude. My son would have been 3 years old today. What happened? I pulled out. Oh, and it worked for you. Congrats. I had to have a CT scan of my abdomen, and this is actual line from my test results, okay? And frankly, I think it's rude as hell. Reproductive organs. Unremarkable. What did you want it to say? OMG, giant balls full of 10 inches, even when flaccid. Everyone in the radiology department wants to be by this guy. Would that make you feel better? That's not a cursed comment. That's a seriously valid response to what he was... I mean, I get the joke. It's just, you know, come on, man. What's the alternative? Your rap name is Lil, plus the last reason you were in the hospital. Lil Anal Bead. Better be careful. You'll be the next AAA music star. All right, what do we have here? Aw, wait, what? That's so cute. I sometimes record my boyfriend doing cute stuff, too. Like the way he struggles to get out of the chair he's tied to in the basement. So cute. Really? 94,000 thumbs up? Seriously? And again, you can't do this. I don't know the content. It's a video, damn it. Remember when Miss Frizzle took the kids to get nutted on by salmon? Miss Frizzle would have gotten them cheeks clapped for that. You gotta let them hit, or I'm telling no, bye. We post our hands in what our occupation is. Picture is related. I work on aircrafts. What kind? Flying saucers? Oh man. He did walk right into that one. Somebody or something got screwed up wherever that landed. Went from one guy having a bad day to a whole family watching grandma get domed by a fire extinguisher having a bad day. Oh, this got me good. Just like the fire extinguisher got grandma. She never saw it coming. You're legally allowed to throw someone's ashes in the ocean, but not their corpse. I want my remains scattered at Disneyland. Also, I don't wish to be cremated. The amount of people that actually do scatter ashes at Disneyland needs to actually stop. It's gross. The rare Indonesian chicken has black bones, black and gray organs, and meat. To learn more, search for black on Google. Okay. Most women involuntarily crap themselves during childbirth. How many do it voluntarily? Just your mother. She wanted to produce at least one thing that wasn't going to be an utter disappointment. Ooh. The L in LGBT stands for that. I'm going to make you teeth for a week. I've never known fear before this moment. Oh, I have. He broke his freaking leg, bro. No wonder he lost the fight. His left shoe was on backwards. I can't see any of that, dude. Just finished sanding my tires so my car will ride smoother on the interstate, and honestly, I kind of love the look. Oh no. Yep, now you can take a nice, probably short drive to see God. More than one person is in captivity right now, probably being treated so inhumanely you'd become sick just hearing about it, and none of us know where they are. They could be only a handful of yards away. Look, you can't believe everything my kids say about me. Sure we can, it's part of the fun. Alabama has officially legalized interracial marriage. When they bringing back incest marriage, asking for my sister, how recent was this? You are dead. How can you make your funeral as unpleasant and embarrassing as possible for everyone else through your will? Roll me down a hill in a giant hamster ball through a hilly obstacle course. There'll be a series of holes dug at the bottom of the hill. My family will bet on which hole I land in. The winners split the inheritance. I'm buried in the same hole I landed in. Edit. Yes, I've had this idea in my head for years years and years. I like the mental image of my lifeless body slamming around in the hamster ball. What's your solution? No genocides. For humanity, as it's estimated 10 billion humans living on Earth around 2075. Remove all the warning labels. We'll be down to 3 billion in no time at all. Oh, we don't need to do anything like that. We don't need to remove anything. People will just make dumb decisions regardless. Pull this silly prank on your friends. Friend, expose nerve. Cut my thumb with a skill saw, almost clean through. And a few days later, I saw what I thought was a stray piece of string hanging off the bandage. And when I went to yank it off, I realized it was a nerve. Soul temporarily left the body. Wait, so you did just have an exposed nerve sitting out there and it took you all the way until you tried yanking it out to notice and feel? I ain't buying that for 1 second. You got a nerve just sticking out into the open air. Anything you do is going to be horribly painful. So no. Why are there so many deleted comments? Oh, my innocent child. It's better if you do not know it. It really is, though. Girl rabbits don't lay eggs either. Peter Rabbit is a boy. Boy rabbits don't lay eggs. Consider Christ instead. Are they implying that Jesus does lay eggs? Is that what Easter's all about? Did he do that? How do I get this to stop? Turn on the burner. What a weird place for the cat to want to pee. I love the comparison of breast milk to peeing with a penis, as if women don't also pee. Where do women store their pee if they don't have any balls? Pee is stored in the boobs. In each other's boobs. That's why they have to go to the bathroom in groups. Y'all are really gonna confuse some future chatbot. Screw the chatbot, I'm confused. This is the real reason why they don't allow scissors on planes. Pretty hair. You'll never see a strand again. Oh yeah, but just keep in mind, if you actually do something like that, you'll probably be arrested when you land. Thanks to the maker. Dubai unveils plans for a $9 billion gold-plated diamond-encrusted skyscraper. Ribbed for her pleasure, women will not be allowed in this structure. They're not going to be allowed in the giant bad dragon dildo building. I think that they're dodging a bit of a bullet with that one, okay? You want to spend $9 billion on a giant penis that the world will make fun of you for. You go right ahead, dude. Girl breastfeeded the whole world, but feeding her own son artificial milk. Bro didn't pay enough attention for the subscription. My ex-boyfriend is now gay, and my ex-girlfriend is now straight. She puts the L in LBGT+. Okay? Everything is fine, but why does her shadow look like Andrew Tate? Oh, for God's sake. Anon donates blood. Be me, donate blood. Oh, no, we've seen this one before. No. While your blood is in his body, it will never touch the girl. This means all your blood did was make another man hard, which makes you gay. Goofy's head goes for $19,000 at auction. There's no way it could be that good. I'm not saying it. I'm not doing it. It's no way KFC thinks this looks appetizing. This looks like fried erasers. Yeah, it's not really the most appetizing photo they could have chosen there. That's pretty rough, dude. You really couldn't make it any less brick-like? Tell me you have a 3-year-old without telling me you have a 3-year-old. Chop them up and mix some cinnamon and sugar with them. Fry them in the pan until soft, but not mush. Delicious. The apples, however, are a total loss. If y'all having a bad day, just letting y'all know my coworker got his prostate exam, and when the doc touched his prostate, he nutted immediately and fell down knocking over some equipment. You'd think the doctor would be able to control himself. From what I've heard, this is an incredibly common occurrence. If a girl with Tourette's syndrome is giving me head, is there a chance she'll accidentally bite my dick off? She's a woman with Tourette's, not a snapping turtle. Next post, Reddit, if I'm getting head from a snapping turtle, is there a chance it'll accidentally bite my dick off? I mean, I guess there's a chance. Alright, let's see here. How to touch a woman's boobs. So the line I came up with is, I don't mean to be rude, and I certainly don't want to be creepy, but I gesture by bringing my hands up and cupping them around the breast area are amazing. Then after she blushes and says thanks, follow up with a, I don't mean to be out of line, but would it be okay if I could have a feel? So what do you think? What do I need to tweak to make it work? The man who couldn't cook. Dude, that is putting it so lightly. You could be a lot more damning with your response than that. Oh God. The rift has opened. BRB going through a portal to the Upside Down to grab a slice of mind-flaying pizza. The Upside Down Ussy. As a society, I'm very proud of how many things we can make sound like, well, not sound like, I'm proud of all the ussy jokes we've been able to make over the years. They don't know I'm about to vacuum. Oh, a joke, okay. A fool gets hurt when his balls are kicked. A wise man Confucius. Confucius. Yes, that's your knowledge for the day.
Hey, they just taken the one PS5 room to room. Yeah. That's what they're there for sure. Hi, I'm PayPal's virtual agent. To get started, simply ask me a question. I'm still learning, so if I can't help you, I'll direct you to additional resources. I got scammed. Great. You know the more Y's you put in hey means the more they like you? Hey. He. Oh. Alec Baldwin and wife Hilaria announced that they're expecting their 7th child. If the newborn turns out to be half Spanish, that would be major news. So he's not shooting blanks. Aim my poop with insane accuracy. Alright, that's enough Reddit for today. So you want to be a human penguin? Pew, pew, pew. What? I guess I just don't know anything, dude. I guess Will's marriage is open to everything but jokes. I guess. None of my damn business. When I was 12, I was playing GTA 5 for the first time in the basement of our small town's library. Nobody else was down there. I thought I was smooth and pulled up to the strip club. I might have burned through 2 lap dances before I snapped back to reality, turned around and saw a middle-aged man in the doorway, standing there with his mouth open. He must have been watching me for 5 minutes. That sure is interesting. Finding out stripper poles spin in place instead of strippers around the poles? Well, is the grown-ups finding out Santa isn't real. Wait, what? Your mom never told you? Well, think about it, man. Have you ever actually, slid down a pole? You know how much that can actually hurt if you don't know what you're doing? Now imagine spinning around a pole for, minutes at a time, okay? That would really hurt. State your age and something you can't do. I'm 20 and I can't take it anymore. We're not gonna take it anymore. According to scientists, there are tiny mites called Demodex living and having sex on your face. Do they do OnlyFans? Really, you gonna subscribe to their OnlyFans? When the fungus cordyceps takes over a tarantula. Wash your hands, bro. How'd it taste, OP? Blech. Oh man, even before The Last of Us, this crap was terrifying. Oh man, look at those eyes! Let him in, he must be freezing outside. If you're cold, they're cold. Cook them. I was gonna say put them in your mouth, but that works better. Would you touch a poop for $1,000? You guys get paid? The little boy believed in magic when holding his parents' hands. Yeah, I guess happiness is something for other people. Don't say that, I'm sure there are plenty of animals who are happy out there. Okay? First sight, now hearing. Okay, Mr. Beast, next video idea. Give 1,000 people with erectile dysfunction boners for the first time. I've got a feeling that that's not on the same level as sight and hearing. I don't know. This week on RCR, this guy drives all over our town like this. My motorcycle is best motorcycle because I drew it in a picture of my persona getting... Okay, have fun with that, I suppose. If you're at a music venue with the boys, I see no problem here. Me and the boys always piss in restrooms like this with our pants all the way down and touch our asses together. It's a really great bonding moment. That is true, I've done that before. $17 sad-ass pizza my friend ordered. You know how people say pizza's like sex, even when it's bad, it's good? This is pizza. Okay, whatever. Like a drunken one-night stand with someone you don't like. You had your eyes closed and you're just trying to finish. Then she has explosive diarrhea. Then, when you're sink washing the crap off of your crotch, you notice that there's a framed picture of Hitler in her bathroom. That's what this pizza is like. My mill grinds pepper and spice. Your mill grinds bats and mice. Yo, this be hitting harder than the bubonic plague, dude. What? Why would you think of it? Wolverine and Deadpool can't be circumcised because of their regeneration abilities. We did it, guys. We solved world hunger. What the Serious. Johnny Depp wakes you up from your sleep and offers you a handful of gummy bears. What do? Is any poop visible in my bed? I know what I'll do. Tell him to go brush his goddamn teeth. He's too close to me. A game that will look just as good 20 years from now. Oof. Damn, no way. I'll take the 9-year-old for $60. Just like how punctuation saves lives, proofreading keeps you out of prison. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. They did it on purpose to be cute. God, that game is awful, though. Ability to telekinetically make other people fart really loud anytime you wanted them to. During a speech, teaching a class, preaching at a funeral, etc. And suffer rotten egg farts that make you panic. Imagine the possibilities. Maybe you're getting lectured by a Karen at Publix because you went the wrong way down an aisle and she rips a 30-second juicy death fart. So loud that a can of tuna fell off the shelf behind her. So vile the building had to be evacuated. Karen loses all credibility. What the hell? After a long year, my husband finally believes I'm ready to carry his child in my womb. to feed them with my body, to give him my whole body for his descendants. I'm ready to receive his seed, to become fully his. Can't wait to be impregnated, to be owned. Congrats on the raw dogging. Nah, there's something really weird about this. CIA has the opportunity to do one of the funniest things in the history of comedy right now. Breaking. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says the CIA rigs elections and assassinates leaders who refuse to comply with their agenda. What do you do to Mr. Krabs? How do you want the crabs served, sir? Boiled, fry, or perhaps steamed? Molested, my good man. My son at 16, bedtime is 9. He has no phone, no internet access, without a parent sitting in the room. Then it is limited to an hour maximum. There are parental passcodes on the TVs, and he can only watch certain programs. Crazy that those are going to be the exact rules you follow in the nursing home. If you're wondering what fascism leads to, just ask Benito Mussolini and his mistress Claretta. You are a bastard, okay? What caused your last breakup? I wasn't having sex near as often as she was. Oh, okay. Disney artists did not have to go this hard for a short film. I did not have to be this hard for a short film. Now, what is Disney's obsession with fat dump truck asses, dude? They love it. Boiled alive. Every man who has showered with their girlfriend has felt this already. What is this from? Is this from like a show or something? I don't recognize it at all. Looks gross. What is something that would kill the mood before sex? Your partner licking your forehead and whispering, Simba. Yeah, if you're a coward. Redditors who had a porn addiction, how'd you quit it? I watched it all. There is simply no more left. Huh, interesting idea. Wait, when they bury someone with implants, is there a point in the decomposition process where there's just a skeleton with huge boobs? Welcome to Fact or Cap. Today, we're doing an unboxing video. Very efficient. Extremely good cutter. Cuts almost through everything, including skin, tendons, and flesh. Thumbs up for this product. At least you didn't give it a bad rating because of something you did. An A2 stock will store twice as many M&Ms as a SOPMOD stock. For some people, this is important information. Americans will do anything to smuggle snacks into movie theaters. Ooh. Choose wisely. Find yourself a wife who dreams of this and not this. You sold pictures of your butthole all over the internet. For how much? My brother works in the gym as an instructor. He told me that he once found the leg press all crappy with feces like diarrhea. They looked on the security camera and it turned out to be a woman. She pulled her pants down while she was lying on the leg press and took a straight right there with her legs up and then walked away as if nothing happened. The gym sued her. Wow. And your first wish is triple world hunger. And your second, double student debt. And the third one, World War III. What? No, war kills quickly. There's something much worse. Triple taxes. I would like to quintuple the rent. What would you do if everyone on Earth except for you was turned into a newborn? Bowling time! Why is Steve always drawn as built like a brick house and Alex is always the most breedable thing alive, okay? Because Steve can canonically hold this while sprinting and swimming, and Alex can give me the blocky toppy. Can't Alex carry the same amount of crap that Steve can? Why are we afraid to make her muscular? Why are we afraid to do that? Make Alex also strong, please. Netflix, are you still watching? That's how Netflix works. That spooky girl from The Ring crawls out of my TV and asks, "Are you still watching?" Then I start furiously beating my meat. Then she gets grossed out and crawls back into my TV. Screw you, Netflix. Why are you talking like this is something that actually happens to you? I've been a naughty turtle, haven't I? What's the most screwed up thing you've seen a friend do? Lesbian best friend that got kicked out of a religious parent's house and I let her stay with me. She then screwed my girlfriend. Never seen my boyfriend's butthole. Okay, as the title says, I've never seen it. We've been together for 9 years, and he's seen every inch of me, yet his butthole is still a mystery to me. Is it a normal one? Is there a face down there? I'll get my answers when we're old and decrepit, and I'm there to wipe his ass after he poops. But until then, Schrodinger's butthole. What's he hiding in his butthole? A key to treasure chests? Nuclear codes? A friendly elf who tells him your secrets? His Bitcoin seed. Buttcoin. No eat cow. Cow pet. LOL. Who cares? Doggo, yum yum. No, don't eat dogs, they're pets. That's why I eat people. People are tasty. Just don't eat the brains, cause that's dangerous, okay? No matter what the zombie movies tell you to do, always go for something like, thigh muscle. That's nice and hearty, right? Old guy at the gym wearing short shorts just bent down to tie his shoe, and the old flesh chandelier fell out of the ballroom. Okay. Bro was gifted with eloquent speech and uses it for evil. Yeah, pure evil. If you were offered $50 million to take a pill that kills you when you turn 70 years old, would you take it? Why or why not? I would literally take a pill that kills me in 72 hours for a donut. Yeah, I'm wondering, 50 mil to die at 70? I could live a lot of my life. I have 43 more years of that to go?
When I say it like that actually kind of freaks me out. 43 years left of my life kind of a deal. But you know what? I think I could do a crap ton in 43 years if I was given $50 million, okay? No, I'm not going to live that billionaire lifestyle. I am going to do some very simple things, though, you know? Your ass can produce all states of matter. To the best of my memory, my ass has yet to produce plasma. If you have a lower GI bleed, you can crap blood, and technically a component of blood is called plasma. You know? You people are weird. This has been on Pokemon.com forever, and no one ever talks about it. Creators, artists, if you make Pokemon fan art, you lose the rights to it immediately. The Pokemon Company owns all Lopunny porn. That's weird. Wait a minute. Is that actually true, though? How enforceable would it be for everybody creating fan art and posting it? Does the Pokemon Company actually legitimately have a legal way to take it from you? I mean, I guess they don't have to physically take it from you. That's not what I'm asking. But how enforceable is this, and do they actually care? Fan art creator gives up any claims that the use of the fan art violates any of their rights? Wait, what? Okay, anyway. GM. I commit tax fraud to extreme lengths. This looks like two actors taking a break during a gay porn shoot. Yeah, those two constantly look like they're taking a break during a shoot of that type, okay? Lizzo's stage dive at a concert leaves 3 dead and at least 7 injured. Right. Hot new artist Lizzo. Okay, how old is this? Thank God she wasn't performing in Japan. Imagine the PTSD. Fat Man 2. Okay. I was on a Boy Scout campout, and this kid kept hitting me with his bamboo stick, so I broke it in half and threw it away. He then decided to spit in my eye, so I proceeded to steal his bag of peanuts while he wasn't looking and filled the bag with my pee. I let it soak for a bit, then poured the pee out and let the bag dry in the sun for the rest of the day. The next morning, I placed the bag back in his tent and watched him eat the whole thing. He periodically looked at his peanuts, a little confused, but he ate the whole bag there was 30 in there. It was excellent revenge. I bet it was. All right, good God. Just, people really got to stop messing with one another, because then you won't eat pee or get beaten up. If penises were the sexual organs that self-lubed, what would change? Guys would say, I'm so wet right now. Don't penises kind of do that if you have your foreskin still just a tiny bit? Isn't that kind of the idea there? The day I found out what true friend means. Last September, I met a girl, Emily, at dance lessons. We started talking and going to different parties. In January of this year, I told her I had some feelings for her. Her response was simply that she didn't feel the same way and that she was sorry. I did not address it in any way because I didn't really expect much from it. Recently, we were at a party, but this time we had more friends with us. But the most important role here was played by my best friend, who I will call James. I introduced James to Emily, and the whole night was relatively chill. Moments before leaving, he asked me if Emily was the girl I had a crush on. I told him yes. At that point, I began to realize that Emily had started flirting with James, but he was rejecting her. We leave and get back into the cab. Me in front and Emily and James in the back. The whole car ride, approximately 30 minutes, I listened to Emily telling James to go to her house, but he kept rejecting her. She even tried to kiss him, but he cut her off. James and I texted the whole ride, and he told me he couldn't do that to me. Aw, you need to suck James off, bro. Oh my God. Bang him and his mom for maximum appreciation. I don't know why Mom has to get brought into this. Not even Superman himself could pull my tongue out of Lois Lane. Hope your family sees this comment. What would your mom say? What is up with this show, man? People just won't shut up about what's happening here. We're doing a scientific research right now, and we need your honest answer for males only. Which coordinates do you piss in? G14. All right, G... Oh, okay, there's a cat there. No, I get it. I understand what you're saying. You pee on animals. You sick freak. Oh, me personally, I do A1, maybe A10, just for fun. Subway. Our subs don't implode. Meanwhile, the deep-sea creatures get to eat 5 guys. Damn. I thought this was going to last maybe a couple of days, but here I am still seeing memes for it. The Shape of Water 2017. He's getting dugonged straight in the ashussy. It would have cost you exactly $0 to not have said that. That's true. We have to find a new way of telling people to shut up, though, because the cost you $0 to not say something, I think we're past that. We need something a little more dramatic for people that say things like this about characters of that age. Paul McCartney, vegetarian, 80, alive. John Lennon, meat eater, 40, dead. The facts speak for themselves. I don't think a cheeseburger shot John Lennon. Last I checked, no. It was not meat that killed the man. What was the funniest thing you've ever said or heard during sex? My boyfriend wiped a little on my forehead and said, Simba. Now that right there is how you know they're meant for each other. Damn! How to get that smell out of my gaming chair? A common problem that people must have is their gaming chairs start to smell. Mine started to smell like poo. This is very unpleasant, and my girlfriend started whining about it recently, which makes me angry. I've tried wiping it down with wet wipes, and the smell doesn't seem to leave. Any advice? How do you guys get rid of the smell? Improve your own hygiene. Sitting on things should not generate smell like that with proper hygiene. Wow, very judgmental community here. Well, maybe if you didn't keep shit all over your ass, this wouldn't have happened, my weird friend. Lil Tay, teen internet rapper, has died. Skill issue. Dude, I've been hearing the weirdest crap about this event. Like, her death was not reported to any authorities whatsoever, allegedly. I don't know how true that is now, but I don't know. This whole thing is very, very strange. I'm thinking, do not get caught on camera staring at her butt again. I don't give a what you were thinking, Joe. Teenagers, oh, what a great subreddit. Why femboys are better than women. Both can wear thigh highs. Means both are good. Ah, but you forgot about the special attachment. Can't play without a joystick. Okay. What's the most disgusting thing you did willingly? When I was 6 or 7, I was staying the night at a friend's house and I had explosive diarrhea in the middle of the night. Only after finishing and trying to flush, I remembered his parents telling me not to use that toilet as it was out of order. I then spent the next 30 to 40 minutes slowly scooping the liquid out of the toilet that wouldn't flush with my bare hands into the trash can. Then I washed my hands thoroughly and went back to bed. His parents found the diarrhea-filled trash can the next morning, no doubt by the smell, and had a stern but heartfelt talk with me. That was almost 30 years ago, and I'm still disgusted by it. What the actual hell? Look, you were 6 or 7, so okay, you're not gonna make great decisions, but man, if you're gonna do something like putting it in the trash can, at least take it out, you know? That's okay. My teacher accidentally called me by my corn name in class today. Where's your homework, Puzzler69? Knockoff Chinese clothing is so funny, especially since they have no idea what it's saying. Something tells me they knew. Okay. I had a crush on my best friend's dad. He was only 17 when he had her, and he was hot. Not just good looking, hot. At one point, she asked if there was something bad going on at my house because I always wanted to do sleepovers at her place, even though my mom was a fabulous cook and her dad couldn't cook for shit. Then she'd talk about her crushes, and I'd be so tempted to tell her I'm just practicing for when I'm your mom. Oh my god. You can choose a superpower, but the first person to reply can choose a side effect. Midas touch that I can switch on and off. Testicular torsion. Okay, come on. That's just mean. Why would you do that? What's the worst response to nudes? True story. While away during work-related travel, my wife had sent a risque photo to me. Due to spotty cell coverage at the time, any messages I sent or received came in late and out of sequence. The trending news item at the time was related to the death of a well-known television star. So, the cell signal happens, my wife's boobs show up, the text I'd sent a few hours before went through, the response she got to the picture, did Betty White die? That's an interesting response. Can somebody, for the love of God, explain to me what the actual hell NFTs are and how they work? Okay, imagine you have a wife, and your wife is getting drilled by everyone and you can't do crap about it. But you have the marriage certificate. That's the NFT. Yay! Oh man, I haven't heard NFT in months. I'm surprised. When you go to the restaurant with your mom and there's a discount for couples. Been there. Oh god damn, that scene is weird as hell, man. This is the worst movie I've ever seen. Oh my god. It's my favorite movie ever. Now I think we should breed and ask our child what they think. What the hell did you just say to me? Can you read? Can you just read? Okay, this Barbie Batgirl cosplay did not need to go this freaking hard. Never mind, it's AI. I just noticed the Twin Towers in the back. I hate it here. Yep, I'm getting real f***ing tired of these prompters putting this shit together. Because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make you go, whoa, look at this real, totally normal, actual thing that happened. Super cool, and it's completely goddamn fake because you typed a few words. Awesome. Cool. I wonder whose art it stole from to create all of this image. The old design was terrible. The new X design and branding is sleek and futuristic. It's a game changer. Twitter was old and obsolete. Guys, don't. This person has a humiliation fetish. Oh, X is such bad design, it's not even funny. Me IRL. One time on a date, I told a guy I had an OnlyFans and he walked out. Later that night, he subscribed and sent the photos to my mom. Mom's answer: her OnlyFans is trash. Subscribe to mine. Yeah, I feel like I saw where that one was going. But can you imagine being that much of a bitch that you pay her, get her nudes, and then send them to her mom somehow? Like, who gives a shit? What a big man you are. I finally found it. After 15 years, the Scroll of Truth. NFTs and art will eventually die. Yay! AI can make decent enough hentai now. That means it's not going anywhere, my friend. I don't know. I think the stuff that's already out there, which there is an infinite amount if you want to look, I don't know. That sounds better to me. Your Reddit username is how you die. How screwed are you? Hello, my friend. Oh dear, it's begun. I'm so sorry.
Oh, look, the two homeless men watching you enjoy a full meal at a restaurant after you tell them you have no money. Look, let's be real. There are only two kinds of people who have Charlie's hairstyle and look. So successful and content with life, or genuinely homeless.
Hey, that guy said he had no money and now he's ordering food at the restaurant. How's he gonna pay for it?
He's pulling his card out! Hey, Reddit, how do you want to die? You know, I don't think anyone would post this without clearly having some sort of motive. I see your tactic, God, trying to make us feel like we have some better sense of autonomy by letting us at least let you know how we want to get off this planet.
Painless.
Oh, come on.
Peacefully.
Guys, come on, give me something interesting.
Orc cock.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Call me the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Satan our beloved. Wait, Satan our beloved. Ooh. You know what? No, you don't get that. You're just getting peaceful in your sleep.
No!
Yes!
Bruh. We're the Students for Liberty, and this is us when someone praises socialism. Owl expert here. Hi, I'm Dr. Al, also known as an ornithologist. That owl is in fact orgasm. Well done, Students for Liberty. Unintentionally informing everyone in the world that when someone praises socialism, you... Yeah. Whoa, guys, hold the presses! Did you know that in r/me IRL, someone posted something that is them? IRL? Wow!
It's up to you to break generational trauma.
Separate whites and colors. Separate whites and colors.
It's okay to wash everything on cold.
Whoa, hold up. Was Great Grandpa talking about laundry? Oh. I imagine the family was just misinterpreting what their predecessors were saying, but let's be real, no one would be proud to advertise that their family has a history of racism, so it's not surprising that they're just like, yeah, it's just talking about laundry. Yeah. He was just so passionate about washing things and hanging them up to dry. It's fine, let's just move on.
Reddit, another question for you. How many dead bodies have you seen and why?
Paramedic of 10 years here. The answer is... like 2, I think. Most private thing I'm willing to admit. I'm not good at estimating how much pasta is enough for one person. There's a tool for that. I'm sorry, does that scale progress from a child to a horse? Well, it's like that saying. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Oh yeah, it goes all the way to the other side of the scale. I'm so hungry I could eat a small child. I'm surprised how fast this post went from measuring pasta to cannibalism.
Are you kidding? This is the internet. At this point, I'm disappointed no one's tried to make Rule 34 of it already. He's out of the jar and he's freaking pissed. No, I don't not need some friendly reminder that there is this sort of thing out there in the world. I know I just made a joke about someone attempting to fornicate with a pasta measuring tool, but... Nah, the textures on this design bring it a bit too much to reality, and I prefer to be away from that existence. Thank you very much. People who like to put their favorite things into a bit of a slime coating deserve to be kink-shamed. I'm sorry, there are times where kink-shaming is absolutely valid. And now for Anon's gun story. Get first girlfriend at 24. She's 21. She still lives with her parents. She invites me to lunch with her parents and then back to their place to hang out. The family wants to know you, Anon. Father mean mugs me the entire time. Mother is genuinely interested in what I do for a living. Father invites me to sit down across the living room table from him. As he's sitting down, he pulls out a gun and sets it down facing me. Tism activates. I think he's inviting me to do the same. Place my gun on the coffee table too.
What are you trying to say there, boy?
I haven't even spoken yet, though.
You calling me a liar?
What?
You know what? I see what's happened here. The father absolutely projects his weapon as his schlong. And for you to just whip yours out, in his, like, psychology, he's thinking you're wanting to, like, measure your dongs together. And so he's like,
Oh no, that's gay! Nah, I'm not into that!
but then when you react in such a nonchalant way, like this is no big deal, it's no competition, that insults him even further. Because what kind of gentleman isn't respectfully intimidated by another man's manhood? Come on, you gotta lift your bros up. That or he despises Anon for another reason.
Dads that act like that are low-key just jealous. They aren't the ones plowing their daughter. We need a school for only colored kids. Black, Hispanic, Indian, Muslim, etc. We wouldn't have no problems in life.
Hey, we tried that. You guys complained. So, what's it gonna be?
Look, we all do enjoy a bit of nostalgia, especially historical nostalgia in regards to styles of music and fashion, but maybe not the political parts of it, you know? There's a reason we moved on from it. Really just disrespecting the mistreatment of Rosa Parks and other people in history from, like, by advocating for this. I mean, come on.
Who would win in a fight? Forget Logan Paul's stuff. This is the boxing match I want to see.
Remy, I hate this debate. He's a street rat. He would absolutely clobber Stewart with his bare hands. Stewart hasn't worked for anything in his life. Remy knows struggle. Stewart is a little bitch.
Yeah, but Stewart has a plane.
Life of a Pakistani girl. 1. Born. 2. Oh my god, Korean men are so handsome. 3. Monkeyed? Married to Uncle Bashir. 4. Died.
I do not understand if this is meant to be an insult or a parody of themselves or their friends. Anyway, life of a Chinese girl.
Because hey, let's pick on all the ethnicities.
1. Born. 2. Died. Okay, wow. That... okay, I think I know what this is referencing about the one-child policy. This is... oh no. Observe the colorblind image. Those who suffer from colorblindness cannot read this, but if you're not colorblind, you can, and you understand what you must do.
Yeah, I'm legit colorblind. What does it say?
Colorblind people are very nice and should be respected. Yes, we shall respect you. Anastasia Knight death. Adult film actress dies at 20.
Anyone know where they buried her?
Whoa, bro.
So I avoid the,
Yeah.
I want to pay my respects.
Yeah, it's no surprise you have that kind of username. Fans think something is missing after Dwayne Dwanson's waxwork was unveiled. Yeah, wow, this really reminds me of those times people on Twitter would like post some fan art of a character and they have like a slight shade off and everyone's just attacking and antagonizing that artist for being racist. Like as if lighting doesn't at all affect skin tone. In this case though, I think that doesn't actually stand. That's not a valid excuse here. This genuinely looks like they just completely failed to get in the right skin tone. Yeah, they forgot to bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes until golden brown. So what you're saying, Trux97, is that they should have cooked Dwayne Johnson, No, well, no, I was trying to imply...
Yes, officers, this xenophobe right here.
Hands in the air.
Oh, please, sorry, I'm sorry. A high five? Oh,
My man.
why did you... Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah!
Miriam Rodriguez hunted down 10 of her 20-year-old daughter's kidnappers, stalking them one by one across Mexico until they were either dead or in prison. Much like Liam Neeson's character in the 2008 film, Miriam Rodriguez from Mexico used guns, fake IDs, and even disguises to hunt down the men who snatched and murdered her child. An incredible story. They need to make a bloody film out of this one.
Yeah, and she got assassinated for it.
Oh.
Nice detail to leave out.
That's dumb. Actually, you know what? That actually makes it even more badass. Ooh, 10-1. That's a nice KD ratio. Look, I guess it's not at all surprising how humiliating this gang would feel to find out that this mother is literally just wiping out their entire team. Which they deserve to be, for the record. Why is there a red dot on me? God, what is this game?
Love stories.
Furry shades of gay. Do not recommend. 0 hours in the last 2 weeks, but 136 hours on record playing this game. And I do not recommend. I did not know Steam allowed my friends to see what I was playing. Hi, developer here. Look, we thank you for your sacrifice. It's okay. You can not recommend us. We will take this. You know, looking at this era of anime women is like looking at dog breeds from the early 1900s before they got selectively bred to be the monstrosities they are today. That is, oh my god, such a great viewpoint. Can we bring back anime where characters look, you know, human? Is that a bit weird to ask for, anime artists out there who are running the profession right now? A bar of iron costs $5. Made into horseshoes, it's worth $12. Made into needles, its worth is $3,500. Made into balance springs for watches, it is worth $300,000. Your own value is determined also by what you are able to make of yourself.
Oh, okay. So tearing yourself apart and selling bits to as many people as possible is the key to wealth.
No.
Got it.
No.
I used to have this Webkins that I used to pour milk on and suck the milk back out of it, and it was sopping wet all the time. I used to slam it against walls and it would make a loud thud.
Jamie Silly Hill, what the fuck?
My brother saw me suck milk out of it once, and I got sad when he made fun of me, and I didn't pour milk on it for a week, and it got rock hard and smelly, and my mom had to throw it away.
Someone, it's like you can tell. Do you see the psychological factor here? This person was breastfed and never truly grew out of it.
It was so freaking heavy. I brought it to school one time and my backpack was soaked, and I made my friends hold him and they were upset.
Why? What are you doing? Please tell me you were 6 at most when you did this. No higher. You can't be any older.
This picture makes me so sad.
I don't know if it's a twisted sense of humor in me or just how stupid it kind of looks in general, but I can't help but find it so funny the way these babies are chasing after this woman and crying.
Why did you do it, Mommy? I could have been a scientist. Yeah, and I was gonna be a serial killer.
Hey, shut up. Hey, Mom, you know, one of us could have been amazing if you just gave us...
No, I was definitely gonna be like the second Hitler. Someone shut him up.
The unfortunate trade-off for modern women. You have to get 9 abortions in order to find denim shorts that fit really good.
And that's the reality. It's not for defeminism. It's for denim. How would you put "I'm a Pokemon trainer" on your resume?
I kidnap wild animals and shove them in my balls.
Hey, everybody.
Don't kink shame.
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
Whoa, no. Look at his profile. You're posting pictures of your cousin in a bikini asking if it's wrong. You weirdo. Shut the hell up, lol.
Eat chimichangas.
Yeah, you're just mad you're not allowed within 500 yards of your family reunion. Not just a random insult, it's genuinely a thing. Dude, what's up with you posting pictures of your relatives in bikinis? That is weird as frick. I don't know if this is so much cursed comments as it is just genuine worthy call-outs.
You walk in a room to find out that the only way to escape is by writing a name of a real person on a piece of paper. This will kill that person.
Ma'am, you only need to write one name.
No, sir, stop that. I said stop. No, you can't write your own name.
Dudes will pay $10 for a Call of Duty skin, but think OnlyFans is ridiculous.
Can your nipples glow different colors when I shoot someone with it? No!
Red flags and females.
Oh, look, it's Sneaker.
Indian. Bleh. 120 pounds. Whale. OnlyFans. Grr. Astrology. Pff. Stupid people following gullible pseudoscience. Unlike me, an alpha male. Vaccinated. Gross.
23 years old. So, okay, so is there a year in their life where they're completely horrendous to be around? 22 or 24, you're fine, but 23, oh, don't you dare go near Sneaker.
Opinionated, ugh, and a public Instagram, bleh.
Bro's green flag on females. Freaking other guys. Yeah, again, sometimes kink shaming is wrong, but sometimes it's totally valid to do so. This is someone who enjoys watching his partner sleep with other men. Now, there'd be nothing wrong with that if you weren't equally a scumbag at the same time. When he told me I can stack donuts on it.
Yay!
Don't you dare make me curious enough about this to try it one day. Some mother flipper said Fruit Loops. All right, who's dating a hobbit? Close call. Commentary YouTuber Pyrocynical was rushed to hospital in a
critical condition
after he was unable to remove his fursuit and he suffocated inside of it. Wow. Spring locked. It's funny how this is kind of fitting in my eyes because despite all the things Pyrocynical has gone through over the past decade or so, he's always come back.
It's like the thing that the Purple Man says in the end of the movie. Yeah.
Pyrocynical is Purple Man confirmed. Half of Twitter is horny, half is depressed, and the other half is bad at doing math. Ooh, self-burn.
Unfortunately, I'm all three.
Well, now hang on, that is a paradox. You say you belong to the other half bad at math, yet here you are, accurately counting the amount of bad traits Brian has listed. Unless, perhaps, she is secretly implying the forbidden fourth trait, one that had been lost for a millennia. Could it be? Could she secretly be a part of the fourth trait of humans on Twitter who are all lying? How far can you squirt? During 3 years, he wrote her 14 love letters in which the first letters combined spell out, "Will you marry me?" When the first letter he reads back from her starts with N.
And ends with R.
Nabber, naffer, nagger, nailer, niver, nudger, nother, nosier, nooser, nutter, nutbar.
Fast X. Vin Diesel hints that finale could be a trilogy. God damn it. How is this series still making enough money to be encouraged to keep making them? Yeah, the finale is hinted to be another 10 movies. Fast XX will show us all the true meaning of family. Then Fast XXX will show us the meaning of step family. Help, Step Diesel, I'm stuck. If Aiko is Ai's daughter, then what's name of Raiden's daughter?
Yes, Gen Z can make arts of families, but can never make a family themselves in real life.
Dude, some of Gen Z is still 11 years old. What are you trying to push onto them?
What's that? You getting a high school diploma? Gen Z will do anything these days to avoid having a family.
I was supposed to be a father before my fiance without child got hit by a truck. Shut the Ooh. Okay, let's see you walk a straight line. Pretty unrealistic. That night is white. Screw anyone reselling Taylor Swift tickets for over 1,000 apiece. That should be criminal. I would pay anything to impregnate Taylor Swift. I want her long-legged gazelle-like body to carry my children. I want her to lie in bed with me with my triplets inside of her and passionately make out with her, congratulating her on her new song. She would look me deeply and tell me, I love you. You know, it's nice when people's usernames really fit them. What's the horniest thing you've ever done? Not just anything though, I'm talking looking back on it and now you are disappointed in younger you, horny. Bareback fun with a stranger from Craigslist I never met or saw. I went to an address where she, I think, was behind a sheet the entire time. I stuck my little pickle into the hole in the sheet, and what I thought would be a BJ turned into bare fun with a cream pie. I've never been so relieved after an STD test. My credit card number is this, my expiration date is this, and the security code is this. Fake. All credit card numbers start with the same digits to identify the company they come from, and 6 is not one of them. But I changed it to a 4 and it worked, so thanks for the new deal. Bye, Chump. Grow up, guys. There's no such thing as boy colors and girl colors.
Hey, are these the chicks from that one game where you're supposed to like take care of them, but at the end you end up turning them into chicken meat?
Cruel wish. The genie looking at me after my first wish is to give all blind people eyesight for 30 seconds. No, 30 seconds is too short. Give it a week. That way they can share the miracle with their family and get used to their new life. Maybe even throw away things they used to make their lives better, like canes and such. It will also frick with their spatial awareness as they'll get used to having vision. Then they wake up and it's gone. This little Filipino girl, at age of 11, couldn't afford a pair of running shoes for her school race, so she made them herself, using plastic and tape, and even drew a Nike logo on it. After her story went viral, Nike CEO traveled all the way to the Philippines and visited her in person in order to sue her $200,000, claiming copyright infringement.
Nike CEO dropped this.
What's the horniest thing you'll ever do?
Anyone else get topped off at Buffalo Wild Wings? I went there, was chillin' cool, and got topped off after the meal. Anyone else come across this? Apparently you can't discuss this on their subreddit anymore. For what reason? I don't know.
Are you saying you got your dick sucked at B-dubs?
Hey Reddit, what are some fun, non-intimate things to do naked? Okay, immediately seeing not sure if smexual and then Catholic girl right underneath. I am already concerned. Not sure if smexual, but I remember when I was dating a Catholic girl with strict no intimacy before marriage, but we would fool around in weird ways. One of them was a ring toss game, where she'd make me lay down in bed, strip naked until I got an erection, and then she'd stand at various distances and throw little plastic glow stick rings in the dark at me like this. And if she got one around my guy, then we'd get points. It had never turned into intimacy, but it was some pretty funny memories. That's true love. That's true love right there. Hi, Bryce, official Twitter account. What's your thoughts?
I was jerking my stuff about to bust, and the national alert went off and scared me so bad it made me finish.
Bro, what? You can't just tweet this.
Guys, what is this?
Wrong answers only.
Oh, that's an old school Roomba. Pull the pin and it cleans everything in a 50-foot radius. Yes, I personally use these for my side job as a house cleaner. It really does leave my clients speechless, but their breaths are so stinky, so I offer them some mouth spray. Like this, open wide. Rest in peace, Prince Philip. So many fond memories. I loved the guy, but honestly, he could be a bit clingy at times. I'm trying to go into another room and he's following me everywhere like a toddler. Where is this from? Buckingham Palace. Dinner is served. Burn apple teeth. Please stop using your dad's mugshot as a reaction pic. My mom watched a fatality while I played Mortal Kombat 2 and said, "If this room isn't clean in an hour, I'm going to do that to you." Oh god, your mother. She's learning how to persuade. But okay, importantly, what fatality were you enacting when she said that? My mom when I didn't clean my room. Oh no, another fatality. Well, okay, do you know the actual video? Yes, I do. You can tell he saw that exact comment.
Hey LeBron, who would win a twerk-off, butt naked and covered in oil? Helen Keller or Martin Luther King Jr.?
Would you rather be born 300 years in the past or be born 300 years in the future? It seems the majority would rather travel into the unknown than go to where we've been. I'm black, this was a no-brainer for me.
Our founding fathers wouldn't recognize the America we live in today. They would be horrified, and rightfully so.
Founding fathers.
You freed the what?
Oh no. No, I disagree entirely. They would not be horrified. In fact, they'd be impressed by our capitalistic growth. Ask history. When people lived in one-room houses, did they just get it on in front of their families and children? Russian immigrant comedian Yakov Smirnov tells a joke about his parents making him look out the window while they were getting it on. He says one time he knew the neighbors were having fun times at the same time because when he was looking out of his window, he saw the neighbors' children looking out their window back at him.
Kids, look somewhere away from us right now so you don't see these adult activities.
But what if the adult activities are also out there?
Woman arrested for pooping on boss's desk after winning the lottery. It was worth it, the woman said on arrest. On Friday, when I realized I hit the lotto, I knew this would be the first thing I would do. I hit up every Mexican food truck and saved my dumps all weekend. I was shuffling around like a death row inmate trying not to explode. I've been putting up with that guy's stuff for years. It's time he put up with some of mine. Look, I feel there's easier ways to submit your resignation. You know, you don't need to make a song and dance about it, or in this case, a contestable squat.
Normalize this by age 25. Wake up at 4 a.m. for hours of deep work. Cook your own food. Keep your life private.
Well, you're already failing that by telling us all the things you do by 25. It's not really private of you, is it? It's rather public.
Spend 1 hour inside gym.
Well, if that's what they say. Hey, Jim, I need you for a second.
God damn it, that's not what they mean!
Sleep 7 to 8 hours daily. Meditation 15 minutes or more. What else would you, attention deficit disorder?
270 minutes of edging. Hey, Reddit, what is your least favorite part of doing the adult dance deed? Giving her the $400. Yeah, look, you asked Reddit. This is kind of the norm. Man shares picture before and after liver transplant. Wow, look at that. His skin's back to normal. His child's looking a bit odd. I guess liver issues are genetic. That's gotta be it. Yeah. Well, you should always make one kid for spare parts. For the unfortunate blind people out there.
She got some ginormous titties.
Yeah, they can't see this comment, bro. Bro, this is so offensive. What if blind people saw this? Understanding the difference between whipped creams. This is considered undercreamed. This is considered overcreamed. And this is considered perfectly creamed.
I wish I was perfectly creamed. You know, considered like the best of the best. It would be nice to be honored like that. Why are my DMs blowing up?
Gentlemen, where are your P coordinates?
C3, stealth. E5, established dominance. G13, question authority. Now hang on, the numbers only go up to 10. What would you be Well, that time I got reincarnated as a low-res member. Okay, alright.
I'm cosplaying the Hita Bunny, hee hee.
Oh wow, that's an amazing cosplay. That must have taken a lot of effort to get that sort of design and costuming. I wonder what the comments have to say.
Oh, please be a guy.
It's a win-win situation. Would you spin this wheel if landing on red means you get shot in the head? Well, I guess managing to still get on red despite this opportunity in your front of you. Well, if I close my eyes before the wheel stops spinning, either I get a pleasant surprise or I'll never know I lost. Indeed, a pleasant surprise. Or money. Ireland, Wales, and Scotland fans should swallow their pride and support England at Rugby World Cup.
I'd rather guide my dad into my mum.
Hey men of Reddit, how often do you shave down there? When my girl starts to This is the funniest freaking response. I know Amazon drivers be like, ah, damn, this house again. I work on ambulance. The thought is the exact same. I feel there's something dark about kind of hoping it's the last time you have to go to that house. Anon is in a sticky situation. You're on a date with a girl. She's a solid 9 out of 10 at a restaurant. Just sitting there and she's talking.
So yeah, I just moved into town from city and
She stops suddenly. You hear her let a little poot rip. She looks super nervous. A bead of sweat rolls down her forehead. The place goes silent for a few seconds and then goes back to normal. It starts to smell a little bit, a mix of stinky and flowers. Flowers? She buries her face into her hands and cries. Where? I just pooted, where? She wails. What do in this situation? I'll answer this. Literally the same person who posted this meme. I want everyone to know that this is what I would do. Tip my fedora. At your cervix, milady. All evidence gone, milady. Okay, I'll be that guy. Who's the gig-gitted bath turl?
I'll search all of r/goth girls for you.
8 hours ago.
Oh, good God, man, it's been 4 hours. Are you okay?
My right hand and PP really hurt, but the search must go on.
I am a cat and I go boop. So, are you gonna sell them like you did mine?
Meanwhile, in r/copy pasta, the tale of the permanently barefoot girl.
I'm always barefooted. Wherever I go, I never wear anything on my feet. I've been doing this for the past few years, and I don't plan on changing. My feet are so used to walking barefoot that it's pretty much impossible for me to wear shoes again because it's just so painful and uncomfortable. So, what do you think of a girl that has always got her feet out? Is it a turn-off?
Well, let's see what some people think.
Great! I freaking
Nope.
Let me eat your thick calluses off your feet.
I am currently sending an IED to your location.
Me and my friends would have killed young Sheldon with hammers, I can tell you that much.
Hi, I'm literally young Sheldon, the actor themselves. Wow.
Oh God, young Sheldon, I sincerely apologize, King.
Heart, I just think it's fair for you to see the organ I will be taking from you, just so you're prepared.
Playing video game. Start thinking about how I'm circumcised. Can't play video game because I'm too angry. How do I cope with this?
Well, I'm a pirate, so steal someone else's foreskin and wear it like a shirt around pee-pee. That way you look nice and trendy and in fashion. Show it off to all your friends.
Mess with the waifu, get the knifeu.
Sipping a coffee, looking at the to-do list.
Him, cleaning, bathroom, kitchen, take out trash, cook. Her, grocery, do the laundry, vacuum rooms, dishes.
Tie him up and make him beg.
Wait a minute. I did laundry yesterday already.
Yes!
Point of view, they are siblings. I hate you. You stop ruining things by making people related. Nicknames are so funny to me because girls will be called Tay because their name is Taylor, and boys will be called Haircut because their barber did them dirty 6 years ago. I know a guy whose nickname is Simba because his uncle killed his father.
Yeah. Wendy's, do you cook anything on your menu with peanut oil? My son has a severe allergy and I couldn't find any information on your website.
Shut the up.
What?
Shut the up. Not.
Gamers, serial killers, collecting skins. Hey, there is no similarity between us and the gamers. I can be trusted with sharp objects. This shirt is available on lucainternational.com. Does this come in long sleeve? Unfortunately, I have receipts from my previous life choices. People also ask, is G Fuel okay for a 13-year-old? Body fuels aren't recommended for those under 18, so I'm going to say no for 13 to 16-year-olds. 17, I'd consider a gray area. My 18-year-old son dated a 13-year-old girl. What has that got to do with the question? Sperm cramps are the worst! Oh, what's worse is when you forget to do the toothpick thing and it closes up so you have to make a new hole. Oh, women have it so easy. Yeah, for real. I'm telling you, I don't know why people still try this toothpick thing. It's insane. The end I aspire to have. Police have arrested a Minnesota man who checked his sick wife out of a nursing home to throw her a death party. Her final hours included listening to metal and having it on, authorities said. Oh, that's the end you aspire to have? Well, looks like he's single now. You might still have a chance. Those who know, know. Getting butterflies in your stomach. In the rest of the world. In the UK. Oh, it's such a ridiculous bloody stereotype. I've lived in the UK my whole life and I've only been stabbed twice. Now, to be fair, at least in the UK, the person who hurt you like that can get arrested. Where I'm from, it's like, oh, that's just animals' nature. You gotta accept it. No, that snake tried to kill me. I want it on a life sentence. Killing it's the easy way out. I want its kids to ask mommy where daddy is. Ever pluck a guy's eyebrows and realize that they are absolutely not the superior gender and are weak as shit? Yeah, my partner thought this until she got an uppercut. She wasn't very superior after that. Just letting you all know that Taylor Swift can now buy Kanye West and still have $700 million left for herself. God, that's honestly really impressive, and props to Taylor Swift and her team for achieving this, but also, are we really making $400 million net worth seem like it's, poor person money? Really? Oh, sorry, fact check. Taylor Swift cannot buy Kanye West, as this was abolished in 1865 in the United States. Aww. Better luck next time, Taylor. Teen self-diddled 56 times straight before dying of heart attack. Impressive.
Whoa, hold up.
Who counted it? Well, they say God is always watching, so... What is blue balls? I'm not native English, so I've never heard it before. Blue balls is the slang term for epididymal hypertension. It refers to aching or painful testicles, which some people may experience after arousal that does not result in orgasm. Oh, you mean ache? Why? English language, why did we not come up with this one? Blue balls. How boring. Some of y'all be born to the most legitimately insane parents ever. Now, are you implying that, X or not, poon actresses are not allowed to have kids? I mean, it sort of puts them out of a job for a bit. I'm mortified to inform you that's not always the case. What do you mean, nerd number? What do you mean? Nerd number, what do you mean? Ruin a video game by adding moist in the title. Legend of Zelda: Link's Moist Awakening. Study finds 100% of men would immediately leave their desk job if asked to embark upon a trans-Antarctic expedition on a big wooden ship. Typical white men. Lol. And that's why we conquered. Tell me about your paranormal experiences. I've been ghosted by multiple women. Wow, how lucky. I get ghosted by everyone. Oh, who you gonna call? Doesn't matter, they won't call him back. Things you can say both during intimacy and during a funeral. I thought he'd last longer. Wow, he's so deep down there. Every villainous group looks like this. We got the dumb guy, the gremlin, the smart, and the sexy. Wow, you're right. Everything's exact with this photo, too. Everything. Mr. War Thunder, would you like the MiG-29 flight manual? I will mess you up. These aren't the forms. You hold no power here. Flight manual MiG-29. For reference on this, the MiG-29 plane in this game is apparently really terrible and they need to revise its manual? I guess the coding for how it runs and works in the game? I don't know. What in the sweet home? My auntie. You don't have a girlfriend yet? Me? No, auntie. Meanwhile, my cousin. You know, it took me a while to realize why our relatives would never bother me and my cousin at Christmas dinners. We were both single and spent most of our days with each other till we were 19. Didn't realize how many eyebrows we were raising. Now, to be fair, we did like the same movies, video games, books, music, humor, and smex positions, so is it really that odd that we enjoyed spending time with each other? Well, I legally died today. I got revived. Now what? Like, I beat life. Literally. What do I do now? Like, besides the hospital bill, what else is there for me to do now? I just feel expensive and useless. Get the death certificate. Stop paying your debt. If a debt collector calls, have a loved one present them the death certificate. But don't take my advice. I haven't died yet to try this.
Even better, present them the death certificate yourself.
I am a ghost. Boo! When it's January 1st, 2024, and nothing terrible has happened yet. Hello, hi. Japan got hit by an earthquake and tsunami. Yeah, that literally happened on New Year's Day. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey there, Japan. See you experiencing a bit of Australia 2020 experience right there. we had the oven incident, and seems you guys have got the washing machine going loco. 5-year-old girl left in tears after she's fined 150 pounds by a London council for setting up a lemonade stand. I'm just... Oh. No, but seriously, just because you're 5 doesn't mean the law doesn't apply to you. Freaking little twat. Yeah, so trying to game the system just because your age. Ugh. You're living in a single digit right now. You should be aware of the local laws. Do they teach anything in school these days? Had a job interview today, screwed the manager and walked out with a new job making $7.25 an hour, and y'all still asking y'all parents for money? Can't relate. Plot twist. Starting pay is $15 and she got screwed twice. I wasn't going to tell this story, but here I am. As a kid, I would eat a whole bag of Doritos without swallowing, and then I'd spit out the pulverized chip dust and saliva mixture and roll it into a ball with my hands and then let it harden a bit in my desk at school between first and second break, and then eat it again during lunch when the outside was a bit crunchy again, but the inside was still moist and the consistency of a chocolate truffle. I upvoted the post, but you have been downvoted in God's eyes.
Listen up, team. I'm sending you on Earth, but without wings. So no one suspects you are angels. I saw an angel eat a child. You witnessed that? Oh my good actual God, I'm so sorry. I hope you're in therapy, I really do. I once pretended to have a psychotic episode and smashed a MacBook with a bat to keep my brother and his fiancé from stumbling across pictures I photoshopped of her giving birth to me. That is super cool, Anon. You came to the right place to make that admission of weird guilt and whatever else you did with Photoshop there. Please show your armpits more. They are so good. Tell you what, for a big tip, okay, I will do that. I'll start just recording these with my arms straight up. I banged my mom's sister. Your aunt? Well, if you want to make it gross. I don't think we're the ones that were making it gross. Whole ear 34? What the hell's wrong? What do you... Oh, I don't like Reddit anymore. Guys, is this true? A man's ballsack can be ripped open as easily as you open a bag of chips. All right, give me a second. Yep, can confirm. You know what? Now I'm picturing it, and I don't like that I'm picturing it. So thanks for that. Really appreciate you. I'm gonna kill you. I hate you. Do you know which is the right bait for a barracuda? No? Come to my channel. My dick. I don't think that's the right bait for anybody. Love Puss 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the best you could come up with? I went to hug a girl and she grabbed my hand and shook it. What are the most isolated places on Earth known to man? Your bed, I'm guessing. Ooh, God. That one's evil. Oh, why is the music so loud? I'm trying to bust a nut, not bust a move. What, are you trying to tell me that you can't do both? This feels more like a get good situation, something I can't really relate to. Good to see they're censoring the bad words. Means I can watch this with my family. Thanks for your emoji responses, Ass Reaper and Smolf. Whatever the hell Smolf is. Why are you so chubby, man? Because every time I sleep with your girlfriend, she gives me another cookie. This is very creepy. I'm in year 7. Well, you know, Piers is He's not really worth responding to or speaking to, as far as I can tell. Don't y'all, like, hate him over there? Isn't he like an older, shittier James Corden or something like that? I'm not a burger. You're more than a burger. You're steak. You're a stew. A versatile queen is what you are. Well, wait, hold on. I'd pay $20,000 to smell your butthole in a crypto of your choice. What the hell? Hold on now. Let him cook. You, Macy Meadowswear? So goddamn hot, baby. The spec script need a lot of work. Thank you for the video. Kind regards. Bro's watching porn and afraid to cuss. God, I don't know why the word cuss. It's just, I hate that. I don't know who told y'all 9 inches was a big because it's not. We got Miss Deep Dish Pussy over here. If anybody in the world ever tries to tell you that 9 inches in penis size is too small, they're lying. They're absolutely lying. Seen some freaky shit out there, okay? People who sleep with their phone on silent or D&D really don't give a crap about nobody's life. Look, if you decide to have a problem after midnight, that's between you and God. I spent 2 minutes staring at this wondering how I could set my phone to Dungeons & Dragons. Now that feature has not come yet. Not enough of you went to watch that Dungeons & Dragons movie, okay? So it's your fault. Bros dripped from head to... Oh, God. Oh, I did not even fully see the image. Oh, wow. I just went straight to the text. All right. So you're mean. Right. I love my family, but... And let your keyboard finish it. I love my family, but it had to end. Your love did or they did? There's an important distinction to be made here. Men, I promise no woman finds reckless speeding or driving attractive. Not everything is for the female gaze. Vehicular manslaughter is a form of self-expression. See? This is one of the things you ladies just don't understand. It's not all for you. We don't do everything for you. Sometimes we kill somebody with our car just because we want to feel something a little bit different. To feel alive again. You know? The way I need him is dangerous to feminism. I'd like to know who the hell you're talking about. I'm incredibly curious. Oxford student, too bright for prison, is spared jail for stabbing boyfriend. So she's single? My brother in Christ, you cannot fix her. Makes me feel a little better. If you ever feel dumb, just know that when my friend was 14, she went to a psychiatrist because she had a voice in her head. It was her brain. Like literally just her thoughts. She thought that she was the only person who had the ability to think for 14 years. Oh, thank God. I must be extra normal because I have 3 of those. A lot can happen in 8 years. Gayest way to be a straight couple. I meant, okay. Shit. Congratulations to you both. Goofy's head goes for $19,000 at auction. It can't be that good. Goofy's head is so good, actually, that it makes me feel like... I really miss her, man. Bet she bad. My grandma, bro. Oh, your grandma can be bad? You don't need to think so in order for her to, be... You know what I'm trying to say? I love my dad. Carve love you too on her Barbies. Or on her grave. How do you carve that onto Barbies? Never in my life heard a story about a hamster dying peacefully. It's always some crazy shit. My sister ate mine. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Dude, you're on Pornhub. Shut up. Nothing sadder than a hot girl in a wheelchair. Hot Wheels. Hey, Josh Dub, what does that mean? What does that mean? Nothing is sadder than... No. Explain yourself now. I'm serious. Made an account just to say that I lost all hope for humanity. You need to find some better stuff to watch, man. Jesus. Also, don't comment when post-nut clarity hits. You're not going to want to do that. Samsung released a new fridge that can speak and answer questions. That's your 3rd bowl of ice cream, you fat bitch. I don't ask you questions, fridge. Friendly reminder that Nancy is the baddest in Bikini Bottom. Yo, anyone have her Instagram? No, my guy. She's an animated fish. You gotta chill out. You can choose one superpower, but the replies choose the consequences. Super intelligence. Oh, god damn. All right, you win. You do. Okay, cool. It beckons. Man, okay. Does anybody know that guy? Does anyone have any, knowledge of how that guy is doing? A dude that decided to, forever changed the meaning of a picture of a jar, or just someone saying store that in a jar. He changed the world in a horrifying way, might I add. Does anyone know how he's doing? Both looking for Latinas, but for different reasons. Booty Patrol and Border Patrol. Something strange is afoot at the Circle K. Leap year birthday boy finally marks his 18th after 72 years. So he's legal. About time. Yo, who else here is lonely as hell? I mean, look where you are. The meme, bruh. What? Huh? Damn, I gotta show Michelle this one. President Obama 98. There are 98 President Obamas, specifically President __ Obamas on Pornhub. Are you serious? Please, guys, don't masturbate. She's my mom. All that means is that she's doing a great job, okay? Just chill out, dude. You gotta stop worrying so much. I wish I was a cow eating grass in a field. No rent, no job, no college, just moo. All fun and games until, we can be turned into that too, right? It's painful to see people quit their job or drop out of school to make content full-time before they're ready. For every person like me that makes it, thousands don't. Keep that in mind and be smart. Now, if you want to mortgage your home and bet your net worth on black and roulette, that I support. He is right, though. Funny, haha. It's funny seeing Mr. Beast show up, I guess, nowadays, but he is incredibly correct. It can ruin your life if you think just because you follow the rules of some dudes online trying to teach you how to make it or something like that, you can ruin your life trying to go for that. You listen to trash music, absolute garbage taste in music. KOHH, what is that? Has been the only decent artist you've ever played. For real. Real. What the hell what are you talking about? Do you know where you are? No, horny. Wait, you're not? Wait, you found a video. You took the time. You came here. Okay, I guess you didn't come here, but nonetheless, you are here. And you took the time out of your day to bitch about not being horny. Man, get the hell out of here, okay? Okay. Man, do I wish that was actually the same guy. That would have been amazing. This is cool and all, but did you know that your brain is constantly eating itself? The process is called what? I don't think I'm allowed to say that on EmKay. I don't think... where cells envelop and consume smaller cells or molecules to remove them from the system. Stop. It's not harmful, but actually helps preserve your gray matter. Okay, Mr. Fun Facts. What are you doing here? What? So many of you are here on this website. Why are you all on Pornhub doing this stuff? I hope she ends up liking the piano. It's really a beautiful and fun instrument. Oh, I'm sure they'll like it just fine. What y'all put on first when getting dressed? My shirt. Okay, Winnie the Pooh. Hold on, I'm actually trying to think of which thing I put on first. Broke and can't afford a PS5. Thank you for letting us know, I guess. I know nobody will read this, but sometimes when I'm bored, I go into my garden and dig myself into the ground and pretend like I'm a radish. Jackie, I read this. Man, you guys remember when that was just a comment fad on YouTube for a little while? Back in like 2012, 2013, even 2014? Okay, r/roast me. How do I change my username? Oh, wow. Wow. You're lying, though. No, your username isn't lying. You wanting to change it is you lying. You know. What would you do if she unplugged your router in the middle of your game and smiled like this? Probably wouldn't matter much what she did. The fact that there is an unknown woman smiling at me in my house would freak me out, and I'd probably ask her who the hell she was and why she's messing with my router. Pretty creepy thinking of what kind of crazy you'd have to be to enter an unknown's house and plug out their router only to proceed in smiling like some lunatic at the homeowner. Yes, you took it a different direction. You definitely took it the direction that maybe 3 other people on the planet did. They sent my OnlyFans content to my family, sent it to SeaWorld, got sent a job application in response. Okay, sure. Is there anything she can't do? Go skydiving in a yellow jumpsuit without the world believing the sun is falling. Yeah, these comments are super fucking funny. Kinda sus, not gonna lie. Yeah, indeed. I didn't hear them say no homo. Ooh, you guys know what that means, right? You do, right? Don't you? Just saw my literal teacher on the hub. No, you didn't. You making that up? You trying to get us curious, but no, we're smarter than you. We're never gonna get curious. I love it when she opens her legs, but I'd love it even more if she'd open her heart to the words of the Lord. Hey, she's out there doing stuff. What are you doing, Enrico? Well, Enrico. What are you doing? I hug other women slightly off center, so our boobs fit together like puzzle pieces. Tetris. But don't forget what happens when you get a Tetris. When you get a Tetris. That's the first time I've ever heard anybody say it like that before. What kind of insane motherfucker puts their toothbrush in a drawer? Very fair question. Honestly, I'm with you. I'm with this guy. Who the hell puts it in a drawer? The 3 ways of peeing. Shower, soaker, jet. All right, Goochmaster 5000, what do you have to say? You can change settings by twisting your balls. No, I'm good. I don't need to give myself testicular torsion. Okay, you might like that. I'm not really down with that sickness. Looks like Vin Diesel's autistic brother, Vin Petrol? Okay, fine. You can have that one, I guess. I mean, I can't take it from you anyway. Pitbull attacks a bison and quickly finds out. They're much better suited to murdering toddlers. They don't really fight outside of their weight class. Man, imagine that though. Trying to go up against a bison. Oh, bitch, you in trouble. Monkey born with lack of pigmentation in their hands strikingly resembles a human. So it only looks like a human when it's white. Noted. Excuse me? Jesus Christ. Y'all gotta chill the hell out. Ugh, my boyfriend's family is so against us dating. Who are they to stop you? His wife and kids. Can you do one at a Wiggles concert? Thank you. Can't tell if you're being for real or sarcastic. It does not look like they are being sarcastic. We do not want a world war. However, what? Excuse me? Play that back one more time, dude. Once more, please, for the kids in the back.